When I moved here, it was in August of 2021, and I knew one person in this town. So I started asking around for recommendations for churches, and so I was church hopping. Every church I went to, I would pass by Christ Community Church. And I thought, if none of these churches work out that I'm visiting, then I'm going to go and try out that church. That first day that I walked in to Christ Community, as soon as the first note that Jamie sang, I just started weeping. And I wept the entire worship service, and then during Artie's teaching too. I got really good at timing it really well, because the first service I went to, I realized that there was a pause during the worship service to meet and greet people, and I had nothing to give people at the time. I didn't even have a smile to give. And so I would wait until that was over. I would make sure and time it right, that from the parking lot or my car, I could hear the first song, and then I knew that the meet and greet was then, and then I would come in for the announcements. For months, I would sit in the second to back row and just weep the entire time. It was to the point, it was a daily battle to live and get up. Artie always says at the end of his messages, there's a prayer team up here that can pray for you. And I had realized quickly that Jen was his wife. One Sunday, I didn't even plan on it, but I finally went up front and I literally fell into her arms. She just held me for what seemed like forever and didn't even say anything, just held me. That was the beginning of surrender. Before coming here, I was in, I've tried to find the right word for it. It was an abusive marriage, and we were married a few months shy of 20 years. I tried to leave a few times and finally got out. The way I was raised, it focused on shame, fear, judgment. From the pulpit, we heard a lot of hellfire damnation sermons, and so I carried that with me. So Artie always says this phrase, and it's from Colossians, Christ in me, the hope of glory. And he might have said that on that first day here, but on September 18th of 2022, it finally sunk in that he's here. He's never left me. My posture is just hands open, and both to give thanks and to receive, because I finally feel that I'm worthy and that I'm enough. Or I have some small grasp of the amount of love he holds for me, because I had never ever felt that before. God is the ultimate physician. He's Jehovah Rapha, and I give him all the praise and all the glory for that, for healing me, continuing to heal me. But he has brought alongside these people that have just rescued me, that have brought me back to life, resuscitated me, resuscitated my heart, my mind, my soul, my spirit, everything about me. I was on a journey when I came here, and I trust and believe that Christ would have pulled me out. But he placed me here for a reason. I don't question it at all, at all. It has been transforming. I'm excited. So excited about my future. I have such freedom and peace and overwhelming joy. I can remember a couple of people saying, you'll get to the point where your walk is so interwoven with Christ and you depend on him so much and he's your everything, that you would go through fire again for him if you had to. And I'm finally on the other side of it, still healing, still on a journey, but I would, I can't believe I would even utter those words, but I would go through everything again. Everything.